The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, Snake Eyes here. Just doing an intro for my good buddy Inutabi. Haven't had much to do the last 30 years or so. I'm doing the social distancing thing. I was doing that way before it became popular anyway. And he ordered this from Hasbro Pulse. It took a few days to get in. And I'm just glad he could finally get this awesome figure of me. So check out the video, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be doing a great favor for the country. Yo, Joe.
All right, thank you very much, Uncle Snake Eyes. I appreciate the intro. Great having a relative in the military that knows all this stuff, so really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, this is Inutabi, and this is going to be a G.I. Joe review, and hopefully just the first of many more to come down the road. So this is G.I. Joe Classified Series Snake Eyes. I pre-ordered this the day it went up on Hasbro Pulse. It's only $39, which seems to be an amazing price for all the stuff that you get in this package. But we're going to go through and do things a little more professional going forward. Now, a lot of my videos, I just basically open up, show a few things, some articulation, basic things like that. I don't really go into too much in depth, but going forward, I'm going to start rating things in different categories and give a final score based on my opinion of how everything comes together. So also we'll have some nice little editing in there too. So, all right, well, let's get started. Let's start with packaging. First of all, it has a slip cover here. It's got an embossed design on the front of it, G.I. Joe Classified Series. And you can see the slip case right there. And basically the same thing on the back. Mine has got some kind of imprint here across it, I think, where it would maybe was laying in the box or something. But that's basically it for the slip cover. And let's take it out of that. And then we get this nice design right here. I think this artwork is inside the box. You get this printed on the front and the back here. And you can see the design kind of embossed on the cover. Packaging is really nice here so far. This is, I think, Snake Eye's name. And then you also can see his symbol. For the Ninja Clan he was in, don't get me trying to say the name of it. I've never been able to say it. And I used to read all the comics up through like the 60s, I think. 1 through 60, I had every one of them. So let's take a look at it. We're going to unbox it here. Let's see, is there any tape or anything? It's just a slip cover, okay. All right, I'll just pull this off. Nothing on the inside of the cover. And then you get the nice art print here. That is very nice. I'm sure somebody would get a tattoo like that. I may end up framing that at some point. But that's very nice. I only got one of these. I think somebody I know got two. And let's take a look at the interior packaging. Very nice. This is well done. Excellent quality foam insert with the actual box. This is what the retail will look like when you get them in the store, the Duke and Roadblock and all that. And then everything is inserted in foam cutouts, like a shadow type box. That's really nice. Top of the line packaging. Don't know how they could have really done any better with that. Fantastic. Man, this looks really nice. Impressive. Man, for $39, this seems like really a great deal for what you get. So, all right, well, let's take a look at the figure and the accessories going forward. Well, actually, before I dive into all the accessories, I'm going to just take a look at the actual box. The box is beautiful. This is the visor of Snake Eyes. This is not my favorite. I like the original first one. With the it's kind of a different visor. Maybe they'll do that kind of face. This reminds me of what, like the movie, or it's a different continuity that had this kind of visor. I like the original one, but hey, this looks good. So this is box, silver and black. Got the Ninja Clan on there. double zeros, and on the back is where all the fun starts. So we know that Duke is coming. We know Scarlet is coming. We know Roadblock is coming. So we got Destro coming. So we can imagine Gun Ho, the Baroness, which will make Larkin happy. Cobra Commander. Let's see who else we got on here. Got some ninjas. Can't tell who else might be in there. Maybe some different Vipers. There's a Trouble Bubble. Will we get vehicles? Who knows? You know, that's the thing about 6-inch figures. Vehicles will be super large, but there's the Conquest, Bridge Layer, Vamp, Mobat, Armadillo, Wolverine. What is that thing Cross Country drove? Bunch of vehicles. Skyhawk. The Shark. Man, a lot of vehicles, but I just don't believe that'll happen. But to get me in figures will be great. And then that's pretty much it. We've got some nice artwork here on the sides. That doesn't really show as well. That's what we got. All right, let's get it out of the packaging and take a look at all the weapons accessories you get. Okay, let's start off with the stand. And I'm not going to I'll put the weapons on it and we'll cut to that. But I just wanted to talk about this as part of accessories. This is what the front of it looks like. Some artwork here on the front. This is embossed from the plastic. And then we've got, I guess, wolves on the side. Would have been nice to have timber, but hey, it is what it is. This is super solid. It's way heavier than I thought. Very impressive. Nice embossed designs. Raised work. Right there, you can see how that's just not a flat plastic. 3-dimensional. Very impressive. Then you flip it around. And then this is where all your weapons will go. And we will come back and we'll show you all the weapons mounted on it. And then we'll go through and take a look at the weapons. All right, so I've got the weapons on the stand. I'm not exactly sure how they should be or if this is right, or not really sure if there's a certain way to do it or not. But let's just go through them. First of all, you get a long double-ended spear here. Mine's got a little bit of a bend to it, but very nice. I'm gonna try to take one of these off without knocking everything else off. It's very hard. Then we got size, 2 of those, all black. There's no paint on these. Here we go. Come on, let's see if we can do it. Then this is some sort of long curved sword. Got some nice detail on the handle, like it's wrapped. I don't know a specific name for this. I'm sure there is one. Let's go ahead and jump to, there's like, I guess, a katana sword. It's quite not as bent as you would think one would be, but still's got handle detail on it. And a nice bend to it. Nice details too. Very nice. All right, and then we go to these. I don't know what these are called. I always see ninjas using them. They're like little, so we can zoom in here. These things, like little hooks. And I'm sure they have all have fancy names. They're fantastic, but I have no idea what they're called. You get 2 of those. And then we get 2 basic combat axes. A little slot right there. They're pretty cool. But yeah, you can put every one of these on your little stand and have a bunch of weapons. And this is all very nice. I like all this. Very nice quality. There's no paint on any of the weapons, but overall they look great and fit well with the character. So let's take a look at the figures accessories. All right, now we're going to take a look at the figures accessories. I'll put some right there. Comes with his backpack. Some nice details here. There's some paint. We've got some silver for the buckles and loops here, but that's about all you get. There's a port here on the side to plug in the sheet for the sword. You can do that. And the backpack just plugs into the back of the figure like the old small figures did, the 3.75. So that's very cool. I like that. I like the way they did this. A lot of like wrinkling. It looks like a real backpack. wish it had just a little more paint on it other than the straps, but I get it. He's a stealth character, so you don't want too much. Very nice. This is well done. You also get 2 hands. You get a kind of a chopping judo chop hand here, and then I'll just plug in. You also get a throwing star hand, a shuriken. I think that's what it's called. So that's very cool. So you get the sheath for the sword. We'll take a look at his sword. One thing I think is a negative here, there's no paint at all on the sword. There should have been something here. I didn't get it. It's all black. You get the Ninja Clan symbol here on the sword. Wish it had something else here. I wish it was kind of more of a traditional katana instead of like this sword with kind of like the looped edge. But overall, I still think it looks very nice. Got his combat knife. And I'll show you how some of this stuff plugs in. And his traditional Uzi. Looks like a more modern take on the Uzi. A lot of nice details here. It also comes with a suppressor, which works on the pistol and the machine gun. So you can plug it in like that. Got a suppressed Uzi, 9mm. And then here's the pistol. And I guess it's modeled after maybe a SIG. I used to have an HK sword look like this and had a mount for a suppressor on it too. So I don't know. It looked a little different, but gotta turn it right there. I think that doesn't look bad. I think the suppressor works better for the Uzi just because of the size of it and the weapon. You wouldn't have a suppressor necessarily as this big. I mean, it's bigger than the pistol. So one thing you can do, we'll take the figure, is has a holster here on the side. You can plug his pistol in. I think you can take the suppressor and stick in here like that. That's very nice. Got another one on the side for his knife. And on the back of the figure, got a grenade belt right there. That's very nice. Man, wait till we get in this figure. A lot of great stuff on this. You can plug his backpack in like that. And then you can plug his sheath for his sword. Kind of wish it was in the center instead on the side, but I mean, I guess that's what you're going with. And then you can loop his sword in like that. And then he can carry the Uzi and everything. But let's take a look at the figure now. All right, let's take a look at the paint and quality of this figure. There is a limited amount of paints. Mostly the figure's black. There's some brown here around the armbands, on the knuckles. The knee joints have kind of a sheen to them. Silver here on the holsters for the knife and for the pistol. Everything is loose wrap, so you can move it, spin around, which is pretty cool. Got the belt here with the symbol painted red and silver on there. Nothing much on the back. His pants are a different color than the upper part of the body. It's more of a, I don't know, colors appear different to me. It's sort of a brown almost to me, but got pockets here on the side. And then pull this back, you can see he's got a symbol there on his chest on this rigging. And this is loose, it's a grenade pack. There's a hole in it, you just can tie your backpack into it like that. So not a lot of paint, several, mainly just belt buckles and stuff like that. But that's okay. Quality of this is very impressive. I don't see any glaring issues here. Silver on the visor. And I would say the one thing I'm not a fan of is the visor for this figure. I've never really liked that type of visor, more the old school type. but it still doesn't look bad at all. So you can see some nice detail right there in the face. Very nice quality. I mean, if this is what the rest of the line is going to be like, I think we're going to have some great stuff coming out of them. I've already got the Destro ordered, and Duke and Scarlet. Roadblock is really just kind of a that one I'm not really a fan of, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, well, let's take a look at the articulation. The head, start off with the head. Head will go down side to side, spin all the way around. You tilt back. See the arms come out. Elbow will go, wow, more than 90 on the elbow. Oh, there's a upper arm rotation right there. It spins. Go to the wrist. The wrist will go up and down. Spin all the way around. Very nice. Is there a butterfly in there? Yeah. It will go out. It's a ball. Go all the way around. So on the waist is, I guess, on the ball. It's kind of loosey here, but you could do a lot. And then it's got a nice ab crunch. Well, you can really do a lot there. Legs. Are those T-joints? I think so. They come out to the side and really far. He won't go back on this. I'm scared. Just the way he is. Oh yeah, he'll come back like that. Just kind of does this weird right here thing with the leg. He'll go all the way out. Let's see how the knee bend works. It's not terrible. Not terrible looking. I'm not a fan of like where the knees look really bad bent. So I've seen some Black Series figures look horrendous. So this is not bad at all. There's an upper boot cut rotation, that's kind of crazy. I don't remember seeing that on minifigures. Foot, up and down. Whole lot of up and down. That's nice. Side to side. Spin all the way around. Well, the boot rotates all the way around. A lot of articulation here in this figure. You can do a whole lot of posing with it. Still think you're going to need a stand to get the most out of it. But overall, very nice. This is, and one thing I'll say too, I've got, this doesn't feel like a Black Series figure. It feels better, so that's good. Very nice. Yeah, he's really nice. All right, let's get to the next thing. All right, last category, overall presentation. I think this is a great beginning. I think it's a great beginning for a 6-inch G.I. Joe line. What a fantastic figure to roll out as your first one. Tons of accessories, great details, great articulation, fantastic packaging. Nothing I can really say negative about anything here. The only thing I do not like is the visor, and that's a personal thing. I just never liked this kind of look for Snake Eyes. I'm just kind of like the classic version I had as a kid. But I think this looks really, really good. I can't really say anything bad. I mean, it's just a fantastic figure. It feels different. It doesn't feel like a Black Series figure. I wish it came with like a stand for like his feet. You know, maybe a clear piece of plastic. He is very hard to stand. Just get flat-footed. It took me a while just getting to do this little lean-in pose, and you know, I don't know. It's kind of same of the issue I've had with all my Black Series. They don't stand very well without some sort of stand to hold them. So, but overall presentation, really, really nice. Nothing I can really say is a detriment. Fantastic price ratio too. I think $39 is great for all the things that you get with this figure. All right, guys, so let's get down to the final scores and see what I rated each category and see what I rated as a total score. All right? Okay, guys, here are the categories for G.I. Joe Classified Snake Eyes. We've got packaging, accessories, paint and quality, articulation, overall presentation, and total score. So the packaging, we gave it a 5.0 based on
just the amazing details in there. Boss cover, artwork, foam inserts, the box itself packaged in there. Looks great. For the price, perfect. Accessories, 4.5. The only reason I give it a 4.5, not a 5, as I would like to have a little paint on some of the weapons. Everything was solid black plastic. The stand looks great. I wish we had a timber, that would have been nice, but I would have liked to have a little more paint on there. The paint quality as it is 4.5. Paint on the buckles, the ninja emblems everywhere. The quality figure is great. Really no negatives that I can really say. Not quite perfect. I would have liked to have a stand in there. I think that should be like a thing. It's just a clear piece of plastic that the figure plugs into. It'll help it, stand a little bit better. That's something I'd like to have thrown in there. Articulation. Great articulation. Boot cut. Rotation. Up and down on the toes. Arms come out. Elbow nice. More than 90 on the arms. Wrist. We got different hands that plug in. Head rotates around, up and down. Great. Overall presentation, like I said, just a great beginning in the 6-inch line. Hopefully, the figures coming down the line share the same quality and same accessories that we're seeing. I know they won't have quite this many because this is a special package, but hopefully this is a great beginning. And the total score. This total score is 4.6, just averaging everything out. And I think it's a great figure. I'm so very happy that I decided to pre-order it, and I'm so happy it finally came. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Check out the rest of the Rejecticons. Sardo and Spy 82, Kato's Collection, and Larkin's Lair. And I appreciate you watching the video. See you down the road.